Presidential son and House Deputy Speaker Paolo Duterte slams the management style and character of Tourism Secretary Berna Romulo Puyat in a surprise manifestation in the plenary Thursday, September 19. The House was in the middle of deliberations on the proposed 2020 budget for housing programs when Deputy Majority Leader Juan Pablo Bondoc moved to temporarily suspend the debates so Paolo could speak. Paolo says he received complaints regarding Puyat's management style but did not give details. Paolo Duterte says he wanted to interpellate the Department of Tourism about these issues when the agency's proposed 3.85 billion peso budget was debated upon by the plenary on Tuesday, September 17. But Speaker Alan Peter Cayetano intervened and deemed it prudent that they sit down together with Puyat to thresh out concerns. Paolo says his ire against Puyat grew even more after she allegedly complained about their confrontation to an unnamed person of authority. A congressional insider tells Rappler that Puyat complained to no less than President Rodrigo Duterte, Paolo's father.
After I had discussed my concerns with Secretary Puyat, napupuyat na ako dito sa babae na to, in the presence of our Speaker, I thought that was the last of it. Bilang paggalang sa ating Speaker, pumayag akong kausapin si Secretary Puyat. Ang buong akala ko ay maganda ang ikakabunga ng aming pag-uusap. Yun pala ay mauwi lang sa sumbungan at mga maling paratang laban sa akin at alam niyo na, my esteemed colleagues, kung kanino.
Puyat has yet to comment on the matter. President Rodrigo Duterte chooses Central Visayas Commander Noel Clement as the new Armed Forces Chief of Staff. Clement will serve only 4 months. He will retire in January 2020. Clement replaces General Benjamin Madrigal, who will reach the mandatory retirement age of 56 on September 28. Both belong to the same class at the Philippine Military Academy, Sandiwa Class 1985. Malacanang confirms Clement's appointment Friday. Presidential spokesman Salvador Panelo says Duterte has given Clement instructions to end the local communist armed conflict. Clement has a long history of battling communist insurgents in different parts of the country. Under his watch at the AFP Central Command or CENTCOM, the military and the police mounted massive attacks against communist guerrillas on Negros Island and nearby provinces. Prior to leading CENTCOM, Clement was commander of the Philippine Army's 10th Infantry Division. A government report credits him with the degrading of the New People's Army's capability and support structure and reducing the number of NPA guerrilla fronts from 11 down to 4 as 10th ID commander. Under the Arroyo government, Clement was the commander of the Army's 56th Infantry Battalion in Bulacan when communist leader Jonas Burgos disappeared from a mall in Quezon City in April 2007. Clement was among military officers investigated for Burgos' disappearance, but was later cleared for lack of evidence. Burgos remains missing. Baguio police say Philippine Military Academy cadet 4th class Darwin Dormitorio died due to blunt force trauma caused by hazing. ABS-CBN News reports police saying there were 3 persons of interest in the case. Dormitorio died on Wednesday, September 18, after complaining of stomach pain and vomiting. The PMA report says initial findings show he died of internal bleeding, leading to suspicions of hazing. The 20-year-old Dormitorio was found unconscious Wednesday morning. He was rushed to the PMA Station Hospital at around 4 a.m. that day and declared dead more than an hour later. Dormitorio's death is the latest link to hazing, even with the enactment of a stronger anti-hazing law. President Rodrigo Duterte was interrupted by a loud gecko, locally known as tuko, as he delivered his message at a military camp in Capiz Thursday, September 19.
Human rights, hindi kayo makatulong. Maya na lang. Saan ninyo ako kulungin, okay lang. Basta may...
In July, Duterte stopped his speech when a fly buzzed near his face. He blamed priests for the fly's presence because he was ranting about Catholic Church teachings at the time. In May, a cockroach landed on his shoulder as he was endorsing his senatorial candidates. After an aide swatted it away, Duterte said the cockroach must have been sent by the opposition. New images of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau in blackface makeup emerged on Canadian television Thursday, September 19, throwing his re-election bid into further disarray. Trudeau's campaign team confirms the man in the photo was Trudeau in the early 1990s, where the footage depicts the Prime Minister in ripped jeans and a t-shirt, his arms up, and dark makeup on his face. On Wednesday, September 18, Trudeau apologized after Time magazine published a photograph of him wearing dark makeup at a party 18 years ago. He also admits to wearing similar makeup in his teens when he sang at a high school talent contest. Trudeau says, quote, "I can say I made a mistake when I was younger, and I wish I hadn't. I wish I had known better then, but I didn't, and I'm deeply sorry for it." Trudeau has already been under attack for an ethics lapse and other controversies. Trudeau is a fervent advocate of the multiculturalism integral to Canadian identity, but the scandal is sure to tarnish his golden boy image. It's a tight race between the Liberals and Trudeau, who are up against the Conservatives led by Andrew Scheer.